Good morning. It is Friday, June 11th. I'm Maureen Kyle with your 3 News Now morning update. Danielle is off today. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and Instagram pages. Well, baseball and theater are back in Cleveland. More vaccine incentives are coming to the state and a back and forth discussion in one town over legislation. We have a lot to get to, but first, Holly is letting us know how the start of our weekend will look.
Thanks so much, Maureen. And as we look ahead to the rest of the day, it's going to be more of that random pop-up shower, thunderstorm, downpour. This is the view at lunchtime, and then we continue into the afternoon with very similar weather, and that'll apply to the evening too. So if you are headed to Progressive Field this evening for the Indians game, can't rule out a shower or storm. Brief downpour. Hopefully it won't be the case, but we're still in that pattern. Then as we get into the weekend, tomorrow looks like we're going to see that mix of clouds and sunshine throughout the day. We'll have small shower chances late tomorrow inland. And then after that, it looks like we see more sunshine into not only tomorrow, but Sunday too. So overall, the pattern is finally shifting. We got to get through today, though, first. And it's humid. Highs in the low 80s. Again, those chances for showers and thunderstorms, especially into the afternoon and evening hours. And then as we look ahead, we'll call it a mix of clouds and sun over the weekend. We are in the 80s for highs. Stray showers and storms possible, especially inland, as we just saw. Then next week is looking absolutely lovely. We'll be in the 70s for highs, much more seasonal, partly to mostly sunny skies. Maureen, back to you.
All right, Holly, thank you so much. Well, there's some good news this morning about those Johnson & Johnson vaccines in Ohio that were due to expire in 2 weeks. The FDA now says the expiration date has been extended an extra month and a half, giving them until August. The agency says the extension is based on new studies. Moderna is asking the FDA to authorize its coronavirus vaccine for use in adolescents. The company announced last month data showed that its vaccine was 100% effective in a trial involving more than 2,500 12 to 17-year-olds. Moderna said no significant safety concerns were identified and the side effects were consistent with those seen in an earlier trial of adults. The vaccine is currently authorized for adults ages 18 and older. Well, if you did not get your shot yet, Governor DeWine is hinting that more incentives are on the way.
As far as additional prizes, we are working on that. Actually working on it this morning. Not quite ready to announce anything, but we have some additional kind of incentives and things that the private sector has been working on.
The governor says the incentives should be announced in the next few days.
What they're looking at is, are we going to be at a place where, a bunch of 5-year-olds, haven't been able to get their second measles vaccine, and could that potentially be a problem if they're, all in class together and they have that waning immunity from their childhood?
Doctors agree that vaccines are important and they are effective. They suggest you talk to your child's health care provider as soon as possible if you find that your child has missed any vaccinations. Some offices are even taking the extra step and calling or texting patients to make sure that they get caught up. Well, the CDC is calling on parents to get their children up to date on vaccines before the new school year. A new report shows that many children are behind. We are talking measles, mumps, rubella after canceled medical appointments in the early months of the pandemic. As you heard, Dr. Claudia Hoyen, pediatric infectious disease specialist at Rainbow Babies and Children's Hospital, says so many children missed their visits. They're having a hard time getting caught up. Well, this morning, a motion to add the phrase Black Lives Matter to a resolution against racism in Stowe has led to a council divided. Right now, those 3 words are not in Stowe's racial equality resolution. It's something Councilwoman Christina Shaw calls a problem. She's expressed her feelings in the Stowe City Council twice, introducing legislation last June and again this June. But one council member argued the city's existing resolution is already inclusive and doesn't need to be amended.
If we're a community of inclusivity, once you address Black Lives Matter, this legislation becomes nothing more than exclusive to only Black lives, and therefore goes against the spirit of the resolution that we all supported last year.
Important to add that phrase because of everything that has gone on nationally, even local, state, in our country in regards to our African American brothers and sisters.
The council rejected Shaw's amendment 5-2, and the council president moved to postpone it indefinitely. Councilwoman Shaw tells us she will continue to reintroduce her amendment, even if she has to change the terminology to get it back on the agenda. Well, there's a lot happening right now here in Northeast Ohio this weekend. Here are 3 things to know. Tomorrow, the Cleveland Museum of Art is opening its Community Arts Center. There will be an in-person ribbon cutting and a tour in the morning before it opens to the public. It's located in the Clark-Fulton neighborhood. The center is being used to engage the community with art and also making that art. Get ready to see more fans in the stands. Full capacity baseball returns to Progressive Field tonight for the Indians versus Mariners game. It's also Dollar Dog Night, and there will be fireworks. First pitch is at 7:10. And some exciting news for theater goers this morning. Tonight is the first opening night at Playhouse Square in 15 months. They are showing The Choir of Man. That is a live show starting at 7:30 at the Mimi, Ohio Theater, but you don't have to rush to get there. The show will be in town through July 11th. High school singers who want a chance at a $10,000 scholarship have just a couple of days left to get their entries into Shining Star CLE. The annual singing contest will be virtual again this year and hosted by our own Monica Robbins. The 10 contestants who make it to the final will compete before professional judges, and the top 4 win cash prizes. It's open to high school students in 10 Northeast Ohio counties. Last year's winner offers some advice about the song choice.
Definitely sing a song that you connect with emotionally, because yes, you might be able to sing a song really, really well, but if it has no meaning to you, there's no point in singing it, because you're not going to connect with the audience. They're not going to feel your emotion. They're not going to feel that story.
To enter, all you have to do is go to shiningstarcle.org and upload a 3-minute video of yourself singing your favorite song. And then the finals will be held August 29th at 7 p.m. Well, check this out. A life-size Triceratops dinosaur turned up at a Cleveland Clinic's Children Outpatient Center. It's part of a traveling attraction called Dino Safari, and it's a drive-through adventure. It's currently open in Parma, and it's here until June 27th. The producer of Dino Safari is originally from University Heights and is donating tickets to healthcare workers to attend. Well, thank you so much for taking time to join me on this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and the world. Make sure you continue to check out our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Maureen Kyle, and I will see you Monday morning on Go, starting at 4:30. Have a great weekend, everybody.